Curtain Jerks is brought to you by Audible.com. Get your free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network. Over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android. Whoa! Lightning! Smoke!
Yeah, love to read. Yeah,
Macho Man Randy Savage, what are you doing here?
Yeah, love to read. Talking about reading, yeah, got a book right here,
Hey, wait a minute. You know, with audible.com /audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network.
There's a lot of slashes in there. I don't know if any of those are accurate.
Really? Let me try that again. You know, at audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network, you can read things with your ears on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player.
What do you mean? I don't have to pick up a book no more?
Yeah, you had the most muscular pinky I'd ever seen when you picked up that book.
That's right. See, the problem is that I have with books is they're my enemy, yeah. Because I always get paper cuts. That's why I always got tape on my fingers,
Macho Man Randy Savage, you don't have to cut your fingers anymore on books. You can listen to these books.
No more paper cuts?
No more paper cuts.
The beauty of Audible is I got no more paper cuts, so I can read even more with my ears.
That sounds like a hell of a slogan. The beauty of Audible is no more paper cuts.
No more paper cuts for the Macho Man, no. So you telling me that I gotta pay for no more paper cuts?
See, that's the beauty part, Macho Man Randy Savage. With this, you get a free audiobook once you use the Curtain Jerks promo code.
Free audiobook? Yeah, dig it.
That's free, and then you're also going to be free of paper cuts.
Free of paper cuts, free downloads, free everything. The show is free. I like it.
You know what, Macho Man Randy Savage? You're welcome.
Let's go to the circus.
Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone, to Curtain Jerks, right here on the Comedy Podcast Network. I'm Scott Narver.
And I'm Steve Sears.
We have a great show lined up today.
Oh, man, it has been planned and just concisely detailed and well thought out.
Huge notes. No, we've got some cool stuff in store, but I gotta tell you, I'm going to England in 2 days.
Yeah, Scott has already left the building. He is just out of here.
I'm like a crying Shawn Michaels with a Triple H rubbing on my pectorals.
WrestleMania?
Post-WrestleMania.
Post-Romania.
Yeah, I gotta get my shit together and go.
That's true.
I gotta go meet the Wrestling Memes crew and the Wrestle Talk crew and get some interviews. And I don't know if I should say who we might potentially get, because by the time you hear this, I'll be there and maybe talk to them or not. Should I sprinkle a name or two here and there?
You can sprinkle hints of names, but I might just burn the entire podcast by accident while you're gone. So I just want to throw a big party and have you come back and have the podcast be super wrecked, and then I'll get grounded.
No, that'll be next week when you have whoever trying to replace me on the show.
Hey, they're just a pale comparison.
More pale than me?
I don't know who I've got. Yeah,
Sheamus?
I've got Sheamus.
Oh, man. That's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, call this number, and it's going to be leading to comical situations. 1-800-FELLA.
Oh, I was like, who's that Samoan guy I had on the podcast?
That's a impressionist out there. I don't find impressionists funny.
No, they're not welcome on the show.
No,
we do not
welcome impressionists on the show.
No.
We only welcome guests and real guests.
That's right.
Those are our parameters. Well, we got a lot of jerk tweets. We'll get to those in a minute. But we are approaching the Royal Rumble very quickly. And as I said, I'm heading to England soon, and I'll talk about that in a bit as well. But I think we should talk about the Rumble real fast.
We're on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, we're our thumbs are out. Our skirts are up. We need a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Our panties are dropped. We need a ride. Someone ride us.
Man, sounds inviting yet horribly sexually assaulting.
But it's to us.
True.
And we're empowered.
I guess we are very powerful, pretty ladies.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last stop on the way to WrestleMania? It's Royal Rumble, and then it used to be No Way Out, right?
Yeah, it used to be No Way Out, and now it's Elimination Chamber. Although I'd like to say it's SmackDown.
But that's always like, whatever the pay-per-view is right before WrestleMania, it's always like, yeah, but give me WrestleMania already.
Yeah, that's a hard one. to really get people excited, especially this year because you got to assume Randy Orton retains all the way up until, right?
Yeah.
So, Elimination Chamber, is there any, suspense or climax that you're thinking he's not going to walk away with it?
Well,
so it's kind of that
middle. As
middle.
Santino Marella is in the Elimination Chamber going up against Randy Orton, I'll be happy.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now I'm happy. Thanks a lot, jerk.
Well, that's what I do.
Well,
I bring joy to people's lives.
you do.
I'm an empty vessel. I don't have any love for myself because I have to give it to other people because I feel so empty.
Can you say that like Chekhov from Star Trek?
Chekhov or Jackoff?
Can you say it like Chekhov's son Jackoff from Star Trek?
That
That you're an empty vessel.
I am an empty vessel.
Yeah. God, I
Jacking
hate
off.
that character, Jackoff.
Uh,
He's like Wesley Crusher, but way
Chekhov?
more annoying.
I kind of like Wesley Crusher. Crusher.
Crusher.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
can't
saying.
believe they enacted all those warp sanctions. Now I can't even say my words right.
I did watch a lot of Star Trek when I was on vacation recently.
Next Generation.
I
original
did.
series.
Yeah. Insurrection ain't that bad.
No, it's not. It's just like It's like a 2-part episode.
It
It is
is.
a decent episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
It's really good. I don't know why I hated it when I first saw it.
I don't know. I think they wrapped up so much with Generations, and even before that, they wrapped up so much with All Good Things, the final episode of Star Trek Generation. They didn't need any of the movies, but people wanted
I thought
movies.
there was a movie I missed called Star Trek All Good Things.
The 2-part season finale, like series finale, is called All Good Things, and it's as good as any of the movies. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
There's also Tapestry, where Q takes Picard back to Starfleet, his Starfleet days, and shows him what would have happened if he didn't get stabbed through the chest. And he becomes a science officer because he doesn't have any of that. He doesn't have any risk in his life because before he got stabbed in the heart and they gave him an artificial heart, and so he had this sort of like this dangerous encounter, and he knew to take risks and when not to take risks. But because he never got stabbed in the heart, he became just a lowly science officer.
Who got stabbed in the heart?
Picard, you didn't know this?
No.
He got stabbed by one of those.
That's why his hair fell out?
No. His hair fell out just because of stress.
Oh.
Space stress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Space stress.
It's a very lovely fabric. It's called a space dress.
Hike it up if you want to get a ride through space.
As long as you're independent.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, we're comedians living in Los Angeles, and this is a comedy wrestling podcast.
Yes, and we bring you the funny.
That's called the cold open. That's when we just start talking for a long time till we remember to do our intros.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, the Royal Rumble's here. People want to know from the WWE, who are the surprise entrants this year? Who are all the surprise entrants going to be? I want to know now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to order the pay-per-view and then have the buzzer count down and be like us a year ago when we saw Jericho and go, that's amazing.
His hair is so short. He's got a new tattoo.
Yeah, it's of his band.
Is it his band?
I think so. I think it's the F from Fozzy.
And it's a big old eel.
Yeah, it's a big old Fozzy eel. So, we got the doors open, and we invited all the special entrants from the Royal Rumble to be here today.
I believe a very special guest is Ryback.
Yeah,
We've
I
got-
see him right now. He's
Yeah.
he's marching up and down. He's there.
Yeah.
Feed me more.
Uh,
Feed me more.
How many?
Feed what? You interrupted me.
You're so cordial now.
You interrupted me.
Well, I wanted.
Now I'm gonna eat you.
What?
Yes, I'm gonna eat you.
Wait, I'm gonna put out the pastrami double of me.
Wow, I am full. I am full.
Oh,
I am full.
I think Ryback's gonna do terrible in the Royal Rumble.
No, I don't know. I've got a good feeling about him.
The only way he's gonna win is if he eats 29 guys and then gets eliminated himself, because then they'll all their feet will touch the floor.
Well, when you say
He's not gonna throw
eliminates
guys over the
himself,
top rope. He's gonna eat them,
Oh.
and even his feet are gonna hit first. So whoever the last person he ate is wins.
Well, when you said eliminate, I thought you meant like evacuate. And
Oh.
if he was to just shit out of the ring, everybody he ate, and he was the last standing person.
Yeah, but then think of all the scientists that have to go through all the feces to make sure that all 29 participants have been completely that their both feet have been excreted out onto the floor.
Speaking of which, in Los Angeles, they recently just banned plastic bags at grocery stores. So if you're a poor kid who swallowed a quarter at school one day, Your parents are gonna be pretty pissed when they have to go through that stool with no plastic bags for their hands.
Wait, what about the dogs? What about the Los Angeles dogs? And
Oh yeah, I just imagine that all of Los Angeles will just pick up that dog poop, with a shovel or something. They won't just leave it on the sidewalk.
yeah, wait.
Did we cover this in an earlier episode?
No,
I swear we covered up in an episode about someone using paper and getting the poop water on their hands.
I don't think so.
No. I remember taking it. You called Triple H, and he was talking about using paper bags to pick up poop, getting poop water on his hands.
Steve, I am on the way to England. I've got to
go.
I got to go, but we'll do some jerk tweets right now. So go to twitter.com.
Whoa, jerk tweets this early in the episode? When are you
This
leaving?
is what you asked for.
Yeah, but you're doing jerk tweets this episode, and this early, it sounds like you're going to leave in 2 minutes.
I'm not going to leave
You're
in 2
putting
minutes.
your jacket on right now, Scott.
Well, yeah. I got a jacket in the car.
Oh, very clever.
Got a jacket in the car.
Yeah, I got it. So clever comma placement.
I'm peppering them out so that way, other people can come in, but I got to get prepped. So twitter.com
Got to get prepped.
/curtain jerks and send us your hashtag jerk tweets.
Send us your jerk tweets right now. We'll wait.
Oh, I gotta go.
No, Scott. You've got plenty of time.
Axe wielding Alex says, what will be Kofi Kingston's crazy outside the ring but not eliminated athletic feat at the 2014 Royal Rumble? So previously on the Royal Rumble,
Sorry, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston did a handstand.
And he made it to the steel steps.
Yeah, and then he got back in. And then
There was a ladder one year, didn't he? No. It was Money in the Bank when he was going to use 2 ladders to walk.
Yeah. But he also was on Tensai, and then he went to the desk and then told, I think, JBL to give him his chair.
And he jumped on the chair to get back.
Yeah, which seemed crazy. He treated it like a pogo stick. And all it is his feet can't touch the floor.
So he could have easily wheeled over.
Yeah, he could have, rode with his hands over.
Ah, but that's not fun or exciting to watch.
True, but think of how fucking pathetic it would have been had he hopped and then the wheels just kick out and just face plants on the ground, and he can't save his feet at that point. And it's just, oh.
Well, I have a feeling that they just let him do whatever he wants to do.
Sure.
And then if he makes it, he makes it. If he fails, he fails.
The trail was blazed by past and future guests of the program, John Morrison.
That's true.
Who did that Spider-Man wall grab.
Oh, yeah, and then he got back onto the thing and he ran and jumped.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that was the
I hear you guys talking about me in here.
Yeah.
I hear you talking about me in here.
Kofi Kingston, we are talking about you. Now, you're not a surprise.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, boom.
And boom.
And boom. You are not a surprise entrant to the Royal Rumble.
No, man, right? I am in the Royal Rumble.
You're in the Royal Rumble.
I'm in the Royal
No
Rumble.
surprise.
Yeah. Hey, did you catch me on the end of Raw the other night?
I did. I was going to ask you about that. Do you want to talk about that now?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. I mean, I wanted to tell you guys about what I want to do with the Royal Rumble, but I also want to let you guys know I was standing around. I was doing some serious standing when John Cena went after Randy Orton. That was my match. I was having a match with Randy Orton.
Yeah, previously on Raw, you beat the champion. You beat the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton
like a government mule.
Mm-hmm. You won that match, and they always say if you beat the champion, you're then a contender for the championship. You then get a rematch the following week where they say they can get revenge on you.
Scott Narver, that's the problem. That's not the saying. The saying is this. If you're in the lower card, the lower to mid card, and you beat the champion, then you get a rematch, which is going to be used for storytelling for bigger superstars to come in, and then all you are is just a stepping stone.
Oh, I see.
I'm more of a Legolas than an Aragorn, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
Okay, let me get you up with another.
Can you do Star Wars?
Yeah, all right.
Star Wars?
I'm more of a Mon Mothma than a Han Solo.
No, not Godzilla. Star Wars.
No, that's Mothra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, if you want Godzilla
Moff
one.
Tarkin?
Godzilla,
Moff Tarkin?
What? No, Grand Moff Tarkin? No, Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma.
Hey, man, check your Star Wars Wikipedia.
Wait. Can you make the action figure out of your hair right now? I'll totally get it.
Shit, man, I don't know what it looks like.
Well, okay, we're at an impasse here. Indiana Jones. Do Indiana Jones.
Okay, all right. So, What was the reference? Oh, yeah, okay, now I got it. So it's like Dan Aykroyd's cameo in Temple of Doom opposed to the guy who took people's hearts out.
Mola Ram?
Yeah, Mola Ram.
You know Mothma, but not Mola Ram?
I forgot his name. Shit, man.
All right, well, maybe this is
I
why
was
you're on the
one
lower card.
I was the one standing around in the main event at Raw.
This is why you may be on the lower card, because you just don't know these things. I don't know.
No. It doesn't matter because I don't know it. I was a team player. If you saw me in the background on Raw, I had my hands up in the air, and I was cheering just like the audience was, except I was in my ring gear, and I was outside of the ring, and I just had a match.
Wait, what do you call them?
What?
The people.
The people.
Yeah, but what do you call them?
The audience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the WWE Universe, Kofi. That's what everybody calls them. Again, this may be why you don't, maybe not why you're taking off.
No.
You're using the wrong terminology.
An audience, and when I get there, I like to get in the ring and do my acrobatic play fighting.
No.
Well, I don't know. What's the big deal?
No, it's your sports entertainment combat.
No. It's my acrobatic play fighting. And then later on, I got to sell my T-shirt blouses.
No, they're just called T-shirts. That one you could just shorten.
I want to sell my T-shirt blouses so
Well,
I can... And the better my T-shirt blouses are, the better I get into that main event picture.
Well, Kofi...
And when I say main event picture, I mean the tippy-toppers.
Kofi, you had this match. It looks like you were going to win it. And John Cena, for the sake of even giving you the win, he doesn't shove you to get the DQ so that way you get to win. He hits Orton, and then you lose because of this.
That's right.
Doesn't that upset you?
Yeah, it's really upsetting.
What are you going to do? Who are you going after?
Not John Cena, because that's how you lose your fucking job.
Is that right?
Yeah, shit.
Well, what about if you're friends with him?
When was the last time you saw Alex Riley on TV?
I watch main event on AfterBuzz TV, and he's oftentimes the commentator.
Selling popcorn, selling nachos, in skits.
He's commentating with a wireless microphone, selling nachos and popcorn.
I'm surprised they even plugged that wireless in.
Well, they do.
Okay.
I mean, but that's the last time I've seen him. Is on main event.
The last time you saw him was hearing his voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's a good point. I didn't know Alex Riley. I didn't know he was the example. So I don't want to get you in trouble.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You know what I'm going after? I'm going after the number one spot in Royal Rumble. And when I say number one spot, I mean the last spot at the end, at the tippy end.
So what are you going to do to keep from being eliminated?
If I get thrown out of the ring, not saying it's going to happen because I'm a very intrepid, scrappy play fighter.
But it happens twice a year. You get thrown out twice a year.
That's true.
You manage to land on your feet one time, and then another time you don't.
What? You know what I'm going to do this year?
What?
I'm going to land on one foot.
You're going to land on one foot.
Oh, it's got to be both, right?
Yeah, if you land on both feet, you're eliminated. If you land on one, you're good.
I'm going to land on one foot.
And then what?
I'm going to put my other foot down onto the Hardcore Championship.
And then what?
I'm going to use it like a snowshoe. And I'm going to get back in the ring.
You're going to use the Hardcore Championship like a snowshoe.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say it was going to be good this year. I just said I was going to do something.
Are you doing this because the WWE Network is now going to be involved and you're not going to get any of that sweet pay-per-view money?
Hey, man, there's always sweet pay-per-view money.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out why
you're
you're
saying they're going to cut the sweet pay-per-view money because they have the WWE app?
I don't know. Your chest looks weird.
Oh, man, it does look weird. It's also going to look really weird when I spread this rumor like wildfire in the locker room.
Well,
where's Tyler Rex? I'm going to tell Tyler Rex.
I don't know where Tyler Rex is.
Tyler Rex isn't even in the... All right.
Oh, Kofi left in a huff.
Man, Scott, you just really get under people's skin.
I don't get under everybody's skin, but Kofi's a weird guy.
You know what? It's your hard-hitting investigative journalism that really... It pushes the right buttons, but it always gets the story.
Sometimes you got to get the story before you get a friend.
That's true. Print the legend.
Yeah, Dan Rather said that about Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, print the legend.
Print the legend.
Yeah, that's
Lose
why we
a friend.
That's why we have that great story about Saddam Hussein's cybernetic penis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and about how he went back to Starfleet to find out because he got stabbed in his heart, and then he wasn't a good dictator in that alternate universe, but because he didn't get stabbed in his heart, he became the dictator that we all know and watched that YouTube video of him being hung.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's all true.
All true.
The next jerk tweet we have here, great segue. S. Cartwright98 says, what Chris Benoit match are you going to watch first when the WWE Network is launched?
I will, if we're allowed to watch any of them. Well, I could easily watch my Hard Knocks DVD, the 2-disc.
Where is it?
Oakland.
Easily.
Easily.
Mom, play it on the DVD player.
Mom, turn on the Skype and put on the Chris Benoit DVD. Which one is it? It's the one with the really gruesome-looking guy with his not wearing a shirt and he's wearing red pants.
Put in the first disc. I want to see the story first.
I'm not a fan of that documentary. It's good, but the matches are really killer.
You don't like
That was completely unintentional.
Well, at least you didn't call attention to it.
Oh, God.
You know, this is why they kicked you out of that murder mystery show you were doing.
Yeah. Guys, I think we're going to find out who it is, and it's going to be a real killer time. It's me. I'm the killer.
Here's your mashed potatoes.
Oh, man. Have you ever done dinner theater like that?
On the cruise ship.
I've gotten offers in Los Angeles, and I don't think I want to do it.
Have dinner at my place. Someone will die.
Is anyone else coming? No, just you.
Just you. Yes, come over quickly.
I don't know, son of Vincent Price.
Just come on. Just bring yourself. Bring some pork rinds.
Stop thrusting at me and shimmying your hips.
Bring some pork rinds and some Fanta. Someone will die.
All right. Can we watch some of your dad's movies?
Yes, we will. We'll watch The Pit and the Pendulum.
Is that a good one?
I don't know. I've never watched it before. He's made too many movies.
God, I don't know why we don't. We should have the son of Vincent Price on the show.
I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Oh my God, this isn't a bit. You're actually here.
I look exactly like Scott Narver.
Jesus Christ. Scott, you're right next to him. You guys look fucking identical.
I thought you put in a mirror right here.
No, that's the son of Vincent Price.
Whenever I heard speaking, I just moved my mouth.
Wow. Do you have a first name?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll just call you son of Vincent Price.
It's Vincent. I'm Vincent Price Jr.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Hey,
You're welcome.
Do you think you could reenact that scene from Edward Scissorhands where your dad passes away, right, when he gives him the hands, but do it with
my dad passes away?
Do you remember when, so Vincent Price gives the hands to Edward?
Yes.
And
whenever I get instructions, I repeat it very loudly and inquisitively to make sure that the director knows that I'm taking in the information.
Okay.
My father dies.
Well, it's funny because when you do that, it sounds like you're just really offended.
Well, but it raises up the instincts in
certainly
everyone.
does.
So they're at the top, the tippy top of their game.
Yeah, so if you can do the smile that Vincent Price does.
You want the smile that Vincent Price does?
Yes, and then the slow fade into panic and morbidity of him dying.
And then you want the slow fade.
Yes. Can you do a sound of that happening? Perfect.
Oh, bugger.
Very good. Very good. What number are you in the Royal Rumble this year?
I'm number 13.
Wow.
Quite unlucky, wouldn't you say?
Very unlucky.
Yes.
Are you going to be wearing this 1930s tuxedo?
Yes, I will be wearing this 1930s tuxedo. Dressed to impress is what my father always said.
Yes. Now, what's your offense going to look like? You don't seem
my offense?
Yes. You don't seem like a very buff guy.
Well, I'm not a very buff guy. Yes, I use the brains. I use my smarts. I use my cunning. I'm very, as you would say, lethal with my eyes.
Definitely, I would agree. Oh, Vincent Price Jr., are you a heel? Are you a face? We don't have.
I'm a tweener.
Oh, okay. So that's the thing about cameo appearances. We never know where you stand.
Yes, you get excited once you see me. You say, "Oh, good. I'm glad that he's working."
That's exactly what all those cameos always make me think of.
Yes, you go, "Oh, good for him. He's getting a paycheck on this day."
You know what? That's very nice.
And then when I walk into the ring, they go, "Oh, he's not going to wrestle, is he?" Because that means he immediately gets into the Hall of Fame, much like a Drew Carey.
Oh, as immediately as a cameo person wrestles.
Yes, because I am a celebrity, of course. I'm not a professional wrestler by trade.
You are celebrity.
Yes, I am celebrity first.
Yes, okay.
Celebrity first, but this will be certain that I will be included into the Hall of Fame this year, along with the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah. So, do you know who's...
My father was in a film called The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, really?
Based off of the character. They played him in the features, yes.
God, Vincent Price playing the Ultimate Warrior. I feel like that's one of those unseen gems.
It is an unseen gem. It's in the vault.
Yes.
It's not to be released to the general public.
Locked up with Jim Johnson, huh?
Yes. Well, as you know, the trouble with professional wrestling is all these gentlemen without clothes on, just in Speedos and oiled up. And with my father starring in this film, people took it the wrong way. And many people died in it. So they categorized it as a snuff
You are so morbid, son of Vincent Price.
Well, I'm like the Undertaker that way.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You would be a great manager for the Undertaker.
I'm undefeated. Oh, a manager. Whether there's that way to go as well.
Yeah, that's very good. Well, son of Vincent Price Jr., thank you for joining us. Thanks for dropping some knowledge on the Royal Rumble.
May I take the strobe light you have in here?
Yeah, just turn it off.
Well, I would never want to turn it off. I'll just run an extension cord into
Take
my car.
Just take it out of the room.
I drive a hearse.
I could only assume you would.
Well, yes. It goes with the gimmick.
Yes, it does. Well, thank you for joining us, Vincent Price Jr.
Oh, my jaw hurts.
Yeah, why is that?
Because every time he talked, I'd move my mouth. I thought it was a mirror.
It wasn't a mirror. It was an actual person.
Oh. Well, what Chris Benoit match are you going to watch first?
Oh,
you gotta assume it's a pay-per-view. All the pay-per-views will be available. So you got WCW, ECW, WWE, and then some Raws and stuff
the
here and
King
there
of the Ring
available.
triple threat. Stone Cold and Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit.
Ooh,
That's
the
a good
one where he breaks his neck.
I like that one a lot. Also, the match on SmackDown leading up to it, which is I've probably talked about on this show a dozen times. I really like that one a lot. And I would be really interested to see that first fully loaded match he had against The Rock.
That one's great.
And even the 30-minute Iron Man match, his Ultimate Submission match with Kurt Angle was fantastic too.
Was that the WrestleMania or the Backlash?
I don't know. They had a great program.
The Backlash.
They have such an amazing program then.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That was really cool stuff.
I think what I'd want to see is, I can't remember the pay-per-view. I want to say it's an uncensored. It's WCW. It's a triple threat match between DDP, Raven, and Chris Benoit.
Cool.
Where they utilize triple threat all the way through. Or maybe it's not triple threat. Maybe I don't think it's elimination, so I think it's triple threat. But they do a bunch of cool shit where it's all three of them at the same time, not just the throw one guy out, two guys wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
They do the triple sleeper hold, which is awesome.
So they all pass out.
Yep, and then it's over.
Yeah,
Sleepies. And then the referee puts a blanket on them.
Good night, guys.
And then dims the lights, and then the whole crowd leaves.
Very quietly.
Very quietly.
Except for the one guy who trips on the stairs. God damn it!
Oh, now they're awake. Nerd_Ferguson_ says, in your opinion, who has the most annoying bulge in all of wrestling? Hashtag no small package.
Who did you ever see did you ever see a dick on TV? I don't know what I was going to even say.
Yes, there was a tag team called the Dicks.
Oh, okay. I feel like whenever the guys have the trunks up to their nipples, it always looks weird because then
like a Nikolai Volkov.
Yeah, and then at the bottom you have wherever they're stuffing their plantains or bananas.
I'd say for me the most annoying bulge. You may go like, well, that's not what I meant.
Well,
but this is the most annoying.
The most annoying bulge is whichever one is being shoved in my face and being rubbed on my face. I think is the one that's probably the most annoying.
That's why you can't sit front row.
Yeah, that's why I don't do front row anymore.
Dusty Rhodes' birthmark.
What is this?
That big. Have you never seen that?
No.
You really?
I don't think. Maybe I might have blacked it out, but
he's got this gigantic birthmark, like the polka dots that he always wears all the time. Like
yeah, I think so.
Doing that. This was his life polka dot on his body. He's got this gigantic birthmark, like a tangerine or a cantaloupe, just round and on him. That I can't not look at it.
Well, I suppose I haven't seen Dusty Rhodes without a shirt since the 70s?
Well, it is a birthmark, so it would have been the mark that he had at birth.
True.
So it's been there.
Oh, no, I'm not saying, well, I certainly wasn't there. They wouldn't let me in the room when it was being conceived. I mean, well, when he was being born. That came out wrong. But I feel like...
Why don't you let me time travel with you?
You know what? I have so many wishes, and I don't know why I keep using them. You should come along.
I can talk us into a conceiving.
Hey, we're just here to watch wrestling history. Don't mind us.
Hey, look at our clothes. We're scientists, all right?
Ah, yes. What does this shirt say? You better know... I couldn't even make the wrestling reference.
I can't see you. I clearly can.
You can't... All right, sir.
All right.
I don't know why Dusty Rhodes' parents are terribly accented British nobles.
Our son is having intercourse in the other room.
Please, go right ahead.
What's your annoying bulge?
Volkov. Am I annoying besides my own annoying bulge? I think
Yours is annoying to you?
sometimes.
What does that mean?
You never been driving and your bulge is in the wrong place? You could be like, God, and then you've got to you can't maneuver, and
Like it's behind you?
that's pretty.
Ah,
bad.
damn it.
Or you sit on it, or recently I think in the last 2 years I've started wearing skinny jeans. I don't know if I'm happy with it. I don't know if I'm against it, but I feel
Seems like you're against it if you have annoying bulges.
yeah. But then there's a serious annoying bulge.
You know who had another annoying one? Randy Orton.
God, jeez, it just wouldn't stop. Just blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that thing talked quick.
Yeah.
That thing used to hold up the Intercontinental title.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
That was disturbing shit back then because you don't want to notice. It's like, oh, no, I'm not seeing that. Nope, I'm a guy's guy. I'm not seeing that at all.
A guy's guy.
I'm a girl's guy. I'm a ladies' man. I think I found it.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, no matter what, what was what is that move that Zangief does?
Spinning pile driver?
He's the spinning pile driver. If I had to pick a wrestler who has the most irritating bulge, I would probably go with Zangief. Because it looks like it encompasses everything that's covered. So it looks like his balls start midway through his thighs.
I get you.
Yeah. And also whenever he does that spinning atomic pile driver, somebody's just getting balls smeared all over the back of their head.
Oh, the old ball smear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's why Guile's hair looks like that.
Is that why it looks like that?
It's got that big flat top on top because it got smeared.
I was wondering why it looked like that. Great. We have another surprise entrant here.
Oh, jeez. Guys, if I can just take a moment from stepping outside of the booth.
Edge, we don't have any ice cream at this time.
I understand I will be one of the mystery entrants into the Royal Rumble match.
Edge?
That's right.
Edge, I don't think that's a good idea. You have a very, very fragile neck. You had to retire because your neck has been damaged so severely. If you got back in the ring and thrown out on your neck, you'd be paralyzed.
I'm aware of that. So I have a very specific plan of attack for the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Every time a wrestler approaches me, I will tell them, hey, take it easy. I've got a bad neck.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll give them a tiny dime for my tiny stack of dimes.
A tiny dime for your tiny stack of dimes.
That keeps my head on top of my shoulders.
Oh, that's right. That's what Triple H talked about.
Yes.
That you have a tiny stack of dimes for a neck.
It's because it's very delicate.
Don't you think that's inappropriate that he said that somehow infers that you're weak because you went to such great lengths and had your neck broken? That doesn't make you weak. That makes you stronger.
Yeah, I know, especially after dedicating so much of my life to wrestling and also to specifically wrestling and doing the matches I was told to do and then being injured on the job. I think that it was a little bit out of place.
You know, now that I think about it, you two should have way more in common that make you get along. Like, okay, you both cut your hair.
We both cut our hair.
You both cheat on the significant other you're in relationships in.
We both cheated on our significant others that we're in relationships in.
And you both don't call Matt Hardy on a daily basis.
We both do not call Matt Hardy back. This is true.
So why don't you two get along?
I suppose because I'm Canadian and he's from
Greenwich, Connecticut?
That's right.
A blue blood and a
Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian. I didn't know what they call you guys. A hockey puck.
Do people call us that?
Don
Who
Rickles
calls
did.
us that?
Don Rickles did.
All right. Well, I just wanted to let you know.
You took offense to that.
I certainly do. I'm going back to the booth now to finish my ice cream. I have it warming on one of the Transformers.
That defeats the purpose of ice cream.
Yes, especially the Transformers. It's a sound box.
Edge, do you think what are you going to do if you win the Royal Rumble? You're then going to have to fight in a match at WrestleMania.
I have a very specific plan of attack for my match at WrestleMania.
What is your very specific plan for your match at WrestleMania?
Whenever I go on the offense of Randy Orton, I will attack him. And whenever I go on the defense against Randy Orton, I'll say, hey, take it easy. I have got a bad neck.
Okay. All right. And you think you can win that way?
I think it's just very important for people to have open lines of communication.
Well, Edge, how are you going to defend that title?
I've got a very specific plan of attack for defending my title.
Okay.
Every time I go on the attack, I'll go on the attack full force. Every time I'm on the defensive, I'll say, hey, take it easy. I've got a bad neck.
All right. Edge's plan of attack, so it looks like you have it all set for the Royal Rumble.
Very excited.
Edge, one last question.
Yes.
How are DVD sales for Bending the Rules?
I don't know. They've been so great. I haven't even checked lately.
You looked up that entire time you answered that.
I didn't know you were a CIA interrogator.
I'm not. I was just curious. I was wondering.
Well, that's where I keep all of the DVDs. All of them. I keep them in the attic here at the penthouse of the Comedy Podcast Network.
Could I buy one?
If you'd like.
How much?
It is $42.95, available through our website, bendingtherules.morg.
.morg?
Yes.
Why do I have to order it through the website when I'm one floor below where the DVDs are kept?
Hey, I don't make the rules.
Wait a minute.
I don't make the rules.
Wait a minute.
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
Wait a minute.
I don't make the rules.
Wait.
I don't make the rules.
Then what do you do with them?
I bend them.
Okay, how the fuck, if we're in the penthouse, how do we have an attic?
I
You
don't
pointed them
make
out
the
then.
architectural rules.
Is there a
I
crawl
don't make
space?
the architectural rules.
Okay. But you bend them?
Yes.
Hold on. Is there a crawl space where you're just keeping stuff?
Yes, that's why the air conditioning doesn't work. It works, but I've been blocking the flow of it with stacks of my DVD, bending the rules.
And that's why the helipad isn't working well. The helicopters bounce on their first attempt to land.
I'm not sure why that is, but I think it's because they have rubber soles.
Well, that might be the case, but you're also padding the helipad with your crawl space of your DVDs.
Ah, now I understand what you're saying.
What if we have, these really rich guests that want to stop by and they're having trouble, and then we would finish recording the episode by that point? You need to sell off these DVDs, Edge.
I'm trying to sell off these DVDs.
Lower
we
the
also
price.
have Blu-rays.
Oh, well, how much for the Blu-ray?
$42.93.
That's way too much money.
Is it?
Yes, that is way too much money.
All right. I will talk to the executives at Lionsgate and WWE Films and see if I can get a better deal on the DVDs.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Edge.
All right. I will see you at the pay-per-view.
All right. We're not going to invite Edge to the pay-per-view party, are we?
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
not even going to be in the country.
No. I'm not going to invite him to. Luckily, since he's only teching the podcast, he can just hear what we're saying about him.
Right. He can't infer by our faces.
What we're actually meaning by it.
I'm going to watch the Royal Rumble in the future.
Are you? I think it's going to be broadcast at the exact same time.
Steve, it'll be the future. Because it'll be 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Because I'm going to be watching it in England. I'm going to this party. Like, I had to buy a ticket to go watch the Rumble. Not in
a bar, a house party? What do you got?
I don't really know.
God, I'm so envious of you. You've got so much excitement and adventure ahead of you, and you just
Shut
be
up.
careful out there, Peck.
Shut up, almost married guy.
Be careful out there, Peck. It's from Willow.
Oh. I thought it was a Ghostbusters thing.
Probably is also.
Well, it's Peck.
What's Peck?
Isn't his name Peck? Walter Peck?
Yeah, it's true. This man has no dick.
Yeah, that's where I thought you were going. I'm like, oh, hey.
Why would I just call
Buddy?
you the last name of a bad guy? I'm obviously referring to George Lucas's Lord of the Rings ripoff, Willow. God.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm headed to England. I'm going to go see the Royal Rumble. Going to talk to some potential stars. I'm going for the TNA UK tour.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening.
Okay.
I'm going to see 2 out of the 4 shows. I can see just briefly.
Are they night after night?
Night after night. I'm going to be in a roller rink.
Yeah.
It's probably not a song. Let me see. I'm holding on to the second one because that's the one I'm really excited for. So
What happens on the second one?
Okay, I'm going to Manchester, and the second night I'm going to Wembley.
Ooh.
Wembley Stadium.
I don't know very much about that.
It's big.
It's huge.
It's gigantic. SummerSlam 93
Ooh, now that sounded familiar.
with British Bulldog versus Bret Hart.
What was the UK pay-per-view that had Bret Hart versus The Undertaker as the main event? Was that Insurrection?
In your house, in your Wembley.
Not bad.
Wimble Wombles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What's an English pay-per-view name?
Wimblewombles? That sounds like...
A children's show there.
Yeah, no, it sounds like... Don't forget your Wimblewombles.
Don't forget your Wimble Wombles or you'll never get your dingly door.
Teaching kids about the world of international finance.
Yeah.
They've got some smart fucking kids over there.
They do. They got a bunch of JBLs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to see TNA in Wembley.
So is it like, are they doing every night? Are they doing it? Or is it
I
2
believe
nights on, 3 nights off?
I
2
think it's
nights
4
on?
nights in a row. I'm not entirely sure. But then they go to Glasgow, which I can't convince Tom from Wrestling Memes to go to yet. But maybe you guys should tweet Wrestling Memes that we should go on a road trip to go to Scotland. Huh? Huh?
Ah,
It'd be really great to go to Scotland.
I'd love to go to Scotland.
I'll buy
I'm
the-
not. I wasn't invited on this trip.
I'll buy
I can't afford it.
I'll buy the petrol.
Yeah. That's gasoline.
Yeah, that's gasoline. You
God,
think it
we
tastes
must
better?
sound- do we either sound really patronizing or like just total idiots? Because I feel like most of the time I'm like, it's like a different word for the stuff we. God, what's that called? Like when it's got one word but it's got several meanings, or it's got several words to mean the same thing.
Oh, a lift.
Yeah, a lift. Synonyms.
I don't know. Hey, I
A
can.
thesaurus.
I claim ignorance. I'm a wrestling fan in America. I don't know a lot.
Yeah, it does sort of put us on the bottom rung, huh?
Yeah, that's fine. But
Cookies or biscuits.
oh god, Cookie-
Their money is worth something.
pounds.
Yeah.
I did say to Tom. Tom floated the bill for some tickets. So if you guys don't say this in England already, I think this is what you should say when you owe somebody money. Next time I see you, I'm gonna pound you.
I like float you the pounds. That's pretty good too, because it
Yeah.
seems. Hey, all
I'm
right,
gonna
pound you.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pound you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pound you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not immediately support it.
I'm gonna pound you.
I'm gonna pound you.
So is that
You know what? You strike me as a great American living in the UK. I think that would be very cool.
I look like one of them.
Do you?
I'm pasty.
Are the majority?
Pasty and sick looking.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Stop it! Don't play that up. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
All right.
But I think I would be a great ambassador. You know, it's good. It's good to. I don't know my politics, but I think I could. You know,
The cultural ambassador, Scott Narver.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole here, entering the Royal Rumble.
Whoa, Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
This is unexpected.
Bob Dole.
Are you even an active senator anymore?
I'm going to be an active wrestler, going to be champion.
Well, so Bob Dole, I'm excited to hear that you're part of the Royal Rumble. Big fan of politics over here, but are you physically capable to do a match of this?
If Edge can be in the Royal Rumble, Bob Dole can be in the Royal Rumble.
What number are you for the Royal Rumble? Can you tell us? Can you spoil it?
I'm 45.
That doesn't seem to be accurate. The Royal Rumble goes up to 30.
Well, Bob Dole is going to make a special case. Bob Dole's going to show up a little bit later.
You're going to be 15 non-existent people later.
I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to see the town of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Walk around a little bit.
Okay.
Meet some people in the crowd. Get to know them.
Sounds
Get
fun.
them to vote for Bob Dole.
Okay.
Then Bob Dole take his time. Hopefully only be 1 or 2 participants left in the Royal Rumble by that time.
And then you're going to clean up Bob Dole?
Then I'm going to hit him with my finishing maneuver.
What's your finishing maneuver?
I take this pencil I hold,
Okay.
and I hit him with a Bob Dolean spike.
You stab someone with a pencil?
Yeah, just like Umaga.
Jesus, buddy, that sounds really dangerous.
Yeah, but it's a finishing move.
Yeah, but like a career finisher.
Yeah, Bob Dole wants to win.
That's a life ender.
Bob Dole wants to be in the motion pictures just like The Rock.
Okay, wait, well, Mr. Dole, I think you could probably skip the wrestling aspect and go straight into films if you wanted to.
Bob Dole's going to do it all. Cross-platformer.
So you're going to, not only is that, you're going to start with a cameo at the Royal Rumble, you're going to go to WrestleMania, and then you're going to go into films?
Then I'm going to go into films. Be in a Marvel movie, just
Hey,
like Batista.
You know what you could do after films with all that popularity? You could go into politics.
Bob Dole has been bested this day by Steve Sears.
All right, it was just a funny aside.
Bob Dole understands why people say "fuck you, Steve Sears."
No, it's just a funny aside, Bob Dole. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything.
Bob
by it.
Dole is disheartened.
Bob, you're literally shrinking. You just stay.
Bob Dole is losing life force.
No, Bob Dole, please. I take it back.
Bob Dole needs petrol.
No. Here, have some Coca-Cola. Let me open this for you. It's already open.
Very refreshing.
Oh, good. How you feeling, Bob Dole?
Very sad.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What's the point?
Well, you could still go to the Royal Rumble and watch.
I could watch the Royal Rumble
Yeah.
on a monitor.
That'd be fun, right?
Hang out with my favorite wrestler.
Yeah, who's your favorite wrestler?
Test.
Well, he's a good wrestler.
He's a great wrestler. He's Bob Dole's favorite.
When was the last time you talked to him?
1998.
Well,
He's going to get married. Stephanie McMahon.
Gosh.
Big wedding.
Bob Dole couldn't make it there that day. It was on the campaign trail.
God, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna see Test. He passed away.
What?
Test passed away.
Bob Dole doesn't understand that Test is dead?
Yeah, he died a couple years ago. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that. Especially. Oh, Bob. Oh God, Jesus. Bob. I'm literally propping you up. Okay, Bob, please have some more Coke.
Hang me like laundry.
What?
Hang me like laundry. Hang me on a clothesline.
I don't know why we have. There's a hanging cable. Do you want me to clip you to that?
Yes, clip me to it.
All right. Well, we got these industrial paper clips. I'll just put this through the corners of your suit.
Oh. Well, it's a sad day for Bob Dole.
Hey, you know what?
Don't want to be in the Rumble. My best friend Test is dead.
You know what, Bob Dole? Look, this is a comedy wrestling podcast. Why don't you stick around and maybe we can cheer you up, okay?
Well, you've hung me on a clothesline. I have no choice.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need some freedom. And I'll release.
Will do.
Scott, is he awake? His eyes are closed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow politics. I'm gonna shove him to the side like in Beetlejuice, where they just shove him through the wall.
Yeah, just pull the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, let's see. We got our last jerk tweet here. It is from Jaiho J-Rob. Recognize that name?
Yeah, that's the guy who illustrated our logo.
That's right, Mr. Logo Master himself, Jaiho
Big fan
J-Rob.
of his. Big fan of his.
I love him. And he's chatting with us. He says, Virgil seems like a pretty sad guy. I think you should have him on the show and try to cheer him up.
Well, that's actually really funny that you mentioned that, because we actually got Virgil on the show almost 3 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
he wouldn't say anything.
Here's a little insight of what's going on here. We've had him on the show. We've had him sitting on the couch.
We've had him on the show for several episodes.
He said he tries to sell us his autograph, which, we buy it on occasion, but it's like, look,
it's creepy because he doesn't say anything. He just sort of goes he holds it up and he's kind of he shrugs a little bit
it's like a cool picture from Nitro with him and everybody.
This?
And
Maybe
then
you want this?
And then we got Luke Harper sitting on the couch, sitting next to him, because we thought maybe that'd cheer him up because he's such a positive guy.
Yeah.
And that didn't do anything. Isn't that right, Luke?
Yeah.
Luke sounds a little tired today.
Yeah, well, he's been trying to entertain Virgil all day.
Trying to cheer up Virgil all day, yeah.
So I don't know what it's going to take to cheer Virgil up at this point.
Well, I saw Joker Sting he was running around in the kitchen. I saw Joker Sting, just fucking around, man.
Really?
Yeah, he was in the kitchen. He was trying to make a sandwich, but he said there wasn't enough ingredient.
Hold on. This is crazy. Joker Sting is here. Do you know that's all the rumors are going around again right now that he might go to WWE, that he's in talks.
Really?
And he had this whole match with Magnus on TNA that he had one more shot for the title, and if he won it, he got the title, and if he lost, he had to leave TNA.
So he passed the torch again.
He lost.
God,
what if he goes to WWE? What if this is a scoop? What if he tells us right here on the show?
Oh my God, this is really exciting, Scott, but maybe we should stay focused and just find out if Sting can cheer up Virgil.
I'm not here to make friends.
I'm just saying, look, finding out if Sting's going to WWE is pretty interesting, but sometimes you just got to really help people that are in need.
I really want to help Jaiho J-Rob.
But God, how great would it be to have a Sting versus Undertaker match at WrestleMania?
It'd be all right.
Would it be okay? I think it'd be pretty amazing.
It'd be all right at this point. There are other matches I want to see instead, but I think it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, let's talk to Sting. Not about that, but let's try to get him to cheer up Virgil.
All right. Sting, would you mind coming in here? Joker Sting?
Sandwiches!
You took all the sandwiches that you had just made and were playing them like an accordion, and now they're everywhere.
Well, it's a pretty tough thing to do, baby, all right? What you've got to do is lace the loaves of bread together so they can close and extend. You don't have any mustard, mayonnaise, or meats.
No, not anymore. They're all over the ground.
Oh, man, I'd put them in the sandwich and I forgot about them. Ooh, sometimes that really makes me feel crazy.
Joker Sting, look, you're here. This is kismet, really, I must say. Virgil is here. He's a little down and upset. Because I think he wants to know, are you going to be in Royal Rumble 2014?
Oh, man, that is tough. That is a really tough one. NWO B team in the house. Virgil, how are you? I was in the NWO. I was in the Wolfpack. Man, Virgil, come on, buddy. Cheer up. Oh, cheer up. I think you want to cheer up. You're going to cheer up, all right, baby. Cheer up. Cheer up.
For the listener at home,
Cheer
Virgil is crossing his arms and making a pouty lip with his bottom lip.
All right, okay. How about this? What if I just put all this black makeup on my hand and smear it on my face and I'm super crazy because I'm the Joker?
No.
Joker Sting.
Oh, no.
Maybe I'll get out this red lipstick and just put it on, huh?
Oh, boy. For the listener at home, Virgil his mouth is now open, and he is shocked.
Scott, so am I. But Joker Sting, what are you doing?
Joker Sting, what you're doing is called blackface.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a very it was done in the 20s and 30s. It's not accepted now. It's very racially insensitive. You're appearing to be a black person, an African American, but you're accentuating it, and it's super racist.
Man, that is crazy. There's not a racist bone in my body. Now, where's that black crow I always carry around?
Oh, boy.
Where is that thing?
I mean, I love the movie Dumbo, but that black crow in that movie was super racially insensitive, and, it doesn't need to be a black crow that you carry around. But
God, where's my sandwich?
Don't.
Where are my sandwich? You know what? That's what I need right now. I need a sandwich of tolerance so everybody knows and everybody can take a big bite, baby, about that sandwich of intolerance.
No, Sting, don't reach for your iPod player. I see the song that you're going for. Do not play Zippity Doo-Dah. Do not play Zippity Doo-Dah. That song, again, that is a song that is racially unaccepted at this point.
I don't know why we can't all just have a great day today and just get down with this song.
No, Sting,
Let's get gay today to this Zippity Doo-Dah song.
No, please, let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that.
All right, you know what? I'm going to let you guys chill for a second, have a good time. I'm going to keep this t-shirt on because it's never coming off, but this is the t-shirt of friendship and open arms.
Sting, are you going to be in the Royal Rumble in 2014?
You mean and win and try to go and get the belts and then defend against The Undertaker?
Sure.
That'd be super crazy and cool, wouldn't it?
Is that your plan?
Nah, man, I don't know. Can't tell you anything. NDAs and stuff.
Oh, do you have a 90-day no-compete clause?
Maybe.
Damn.
Maybe not.
Oh, well,
I'm still here.
Oh, which is it?
Look,
Uh-huh.
I can't say anything set in stone, but you're looking at the next Dancer with the Stars.
Oh, God, no, Sting, please don't. Are you gonna dance with that shirt on?
This shirt, always. I'm gonna get a tuxedo shirt to wear.
God. Oh, well, there you have it, everybody. Oh, look at that. Sting's dancing with Virgil.
Oh, that's sweet. Virgil doesn't look happy.
No, it's because he's not leading.
No,
He's always someone's sidekick.
that's true. God, I really wanted to find out if Sting was going to be at WrestleMania in the Rumble. It's really a shame about Dancing with the Stars.
It is a shame. Just a shame that show keeps going and lessening celebrities day by day.
Yeah, you'd think that it... You know what? I have nothing to think about it. You know what, guys? You want to don't give Dancing with the Stars power. Don't think about it.
Yeah, if you don't think they exist, they don't.
Yeah, it's like the end of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Guys, this show has been an epic, as always. They're all 3-hour masterpieces wrapped up into 40 to 50-minute episodes.
Yeah.
We had to rush it because I got to turn dollars into pounds. I got to put boots to asses. I don't know what I have to do. I got to do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Got to put lipstick on.
International man.
Yeah, I gotta go to another country. So next week, Steve's gonna be sitting in with somebody.
Yeah.
Who knows who?
I'd say mystery guest, but I haven't even booked them yet.
Yeah. And mystery guest for me, I will tell you this. I guarantee at least one wrestler from the UK and one TNA wrestler will be on this podcast. At least. As well as, without a doubt, obviously, I'm going to talk to Mr. Tom Anstey himself, Mr. Wrestling Memes. I'm sure I could talk to that guy for hours, like I want to with Steve every week, but he's like, hey, man, could you wrap this shit up so I can edit this?
I got some stuff to do.
Yeah. Yeah, now who's busy?
Oh, I had an audition today for a Nickelodeon show.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that go? Did you tell him about Human Centipede 3?
Oh shit! I got to be careful about that stuff now because like I can't. If I do kids shows and there's like some sort of weird hypersexual fucking graphic horror film floating around out there, I think I have to disclose it.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, I think you do.
Oh well, making my parents proud every day.
Did it go good?
It was okay. I felt 75% about it.
In the good or the bad?
Oh, in the good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
C.
Anything happens, I'll let you guys know. Working actors over here. I'm not working.
Hey, that's not true. You were in a ad the other day, right?
Oh. Yeah, I was in a Harley Davidson ad.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah. If I find the picture, we can put it on the Facebook. I'll circle my face.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, hey, Josh Callahan's doing better in commercials than you are. The
This
guy I
is
do
true.
16 Bits podcast with.
Yeah.
It's not a competition between you two for
Oh.
who can be more famous between you two, and then I can ride the coattails.
Speaking of which, I'll be filling in for you on the 60-Bit podcast this week.
Is that happening?
I think so.
Oh,
It's my
that's
first
very
time
exciting.
listening to the show while it happened.
Hey, well, that's dedication right there, everybody.
You guys talk about Dungeons & Dragons, right?
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
It's video games. So, there you guys have it. Another episode of Curtain Jerks for Curtain Jerks. I am Scott Narver.
I'm Steve Sears.
Enjoy your wrestling, kids.
You have received this transmission from the Comedy Podcast Network. For more shows, visit comedypodcastnetwork.com.